Welcome to the Manga Arcade. My name is SHINTONE, and I would like to talk about Ayakashi Triangle in my thoughts and full first impressions. Now, full first impressions usually means for me the first 1 to 6 chapters, but we're doing a bit of a bonus today, as this is a remake of the original version, Night Triangle review. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what Kentaro Yabuki, the creator of Black Cat and artist for the To Love Ru series, have to tell us and show us with his newest installment, Ayakashi Triangle. As soon as you turn the page, we immediately get introduced to a 400-year-old yokai, Shirogane, and Suzu, a childhood friend of our main character, Matsuri Kazumaki. He's an exorcist and ninja belonging to the Kazumaki clan. And throughout this chapter, chapter 1, you get introduced to this style, this wind style, which the Kazumaki clan specializes in. But also, even more interesting than that, the developing relationship between, mature relationship, adult even, is hinted at between Matsuri and Suzu. And of course, during the process of trying to capture Shirogane, as is his job, something amazing happens that totally I did not expect. Matsuri just went from a man to a woman. With the power of the secret art Shirogane has blessed upon him. Well, not really blessed for him in that case. Anyway, this is how chapter 1 ends, with a twist unexpectedly. This triangle, this situation already established, and a goal to get Matsuri back to being a guy. And this goal continues through chapter 10 and does pretty consistently. Yes, there's also that too. Lots of fan services. If you're like me, you feel like the fan service aspect might get in the way of the story that's being told here. But in all reality, it helps the story quite a bit. This is Kentaro Yabuki we're talking about, and his post Black Cat days of doing To Love Ru stuff. So you're going to be seeing quite a bit of fan service stuff. But the way it's done here is actually used to the fullest effect, I believe, in character interactions. Now, you may not like the story in a sense. You may not even feel like it's going forward. But the key to note is how characters interact with each other and how it plays to the actual goal of getting Matsuri back. Actually, goals, but the real goal is to get Matsuri back to being a guy and not letting Suzu get eaten by the king Ayakashi. And even up to chapter 6, I think it establishes this intertwining of fan service and story pretty well. But I'm only saying that now after I read chapters 7 to 10, after we got introduced to Yayo, Lucy, Suzu's friends, and the rival to Matsuri, Soga, part of the other clan, the rival clan that also deals with Ayakashi. It's after that that I think things really start to connect together. Boy, if the first 1 to 6 chapters didn't get you into this manga, I can, to some degree, tell you that it will interest you at least a little bit in chapters 10 and below to 7, 10. This is where interesting things happen. We first find out, right, it starts off with the hint of things to come and the fact that Suzu might be an Ayakashi as well, which makes the interesting triangle of the Ayakashi, the exorcist, and the medium even more interesting than what it usually is. Of course, we get to see more of the ninja arts through these chapters, and also some teamwork from Shirogane and Matsuri as well, and character interactions, which I have to say if I haven't said it already, which I'm pretty sure I did, character reactions is what makes this manga up to this point so far, up to 1 to 10. And it really shines through, and I really feel like having set up earlier chapters sort of kind of pays off in 7 to 10. I really truly feel that way, and I hope you do too when you actually read it yourself if you haven't already. Now, overall, when I do these full first impression videos, I always recommend you check it out for yourself just to see what you think of it. But I usually try to keep it 6 chapters. In this case, this is kind of the first video, so it's 1 to 10, which is way too much for a full first impressions video that I usually will do. So that being said, I do have a few favorite moments, and I like how the Shirogane cat, the king of Ayakashi, has his own "how shameless" thing going on, his catchphrase. I don't have any particular favorite character just yet, and who knows, I may even review chapter 11 in a chapter review style that I would be doing on this channel, which is a bit more edity and kind of crazy than these first impression videos. Well, that's it. My name is Shintone. Until the next confirmation, I'll be seeing ya. Peace.